What's up, everybody? Since we're 1 week away from the Super Bowl with the Philadelphia Eagles facing off against the Kansas City Chiefs, I think it's time to step back and see what teams with the right decision this offseason may find themselves at Super Bowl 58 here in Las Vegas a year from now. Let's start with the AFC side of things. The Cincinnati Bengals will be a team to keep our eye out on still. They have their quarterback of the future. They have a star receiver and a receiving core that I would love to see stay together for years to come. A solid running back and an offensive line that know how to protect their guy. Their defense, sturdy, stingy, and typically, they don't make a lot of mistakes. With that said, they played a lot of football over the last 2 seasons, and it's going to be important for their front office to keep this momentum going, to make sure that they build their depth on their roster, as well as health. It'd be really important to make sure that their training room, as well as their weight staff, their weight room coaches, are keeping these guys not only healthy, but big, strong, and fast, being able to endure another late run of a Super Bowl run potential in the next 23 season is going to take for the small things that we may not see as fans, but we know that the game of football relies much on recovery, making sure that guys are taking care of one another, practicing the right way, but making sure that each and every Sunday they keep their best and brightest healthy and able to compete to make sure they get back in the playoffs next season. Who are we kidding? As long as Josh Allen is in the NFL and quarterbacking for the Buffalo Bills, they're always going to remain in contention. But what they're going to have to do is going to be a little different than what they've become accustomed to these last 2 seasons. It's going to be more important for them to become a more balanced offense, not allowing Josh to make some of the mistakes he's made. He tends to rattle off turnovers, and once he makes one, he actually groups them up together. It's going to be important to remain balanced. Take some of these big play moments out of his hand, settling him down, and trusting the offense. Check downs, running the ball, keeping a balanced attack. What we've seen with the Buffalo Bills right now is that these big games where a lot of expectation comes and fans rooting for them all over the world, they've been coming up short in these moments, and the ghost of the 90s seems to be reemerging. For them to quiet that ghost and the critics is going to be important, yet again, that they remain balanced as an offense, remain creative, keeping people on their toes, creating turnovers, but most importantly, when the lights get bright again and they're in another deep playoff run, that they make sure that they settle down within themselves and play the game before them and not the ones in the future.